Well, good morning, everyone. It's Cousin Marv Eisen, and today is Wednesday, October 2nd. And I did a short on 3 contracts at $29.60, and right now I'm $5,500 ahead. I'm going to lay off at the market open. I'm going to lay off 1 contract unless the market continues its slide, but I think that I'm pretty happy with my results on this trade. So I'm going to prepare to put in a buy order, 1 contract. Anyway, executed that, and I'm holding 2. Should have put in a limit, but I'm still happy. I'm doing pretty well. And the market is set to open in 1 minute. This is a 1-day chart of the S&P E-mini. The market's been on a slide with some negative economic news. In addition to the political mishmash going on in Washington, the economic news was that the manufacturing orders were the worst results in 10 years. I'm going to switch to a 3-minute chart. 3-minute chart showing an overbought stochastic. A 5-minute chart, still overbought, of course it would be. 15-minute, not so much. 15-minute showing oversold, but pretty much toward the middle. I'm going to go back to the 3-minute chart here. The market just opened, and and it's still coming down. So now I had $3,900, almost $4,000 on 2 contracts that I have remaining. Now up $4,000 in addition to the about $1,500 that I locked away. Let me see what I locked away here. $1,800 on the under the belt. I don't see any recovery. I mean, why would anyone take a shot on a buy in this market unless they are into catching a falling knife? If you are interested in trading S&P E-minis, I have a course called Trading Mastery for Financial Freedom. It's really a very uncomplicated course that teaches you how to read the market, how to position your trades, how to get out of your trades, or under what circumstances to get out of your trades if your sentiment on the trade is wrong. I go into every trade with a feeling of the market direction, and that's my feeling, and that's a considered feeling, and it's based on reading the candlesticks, reading where the market has been, gauging the sentiment of other investors, and of course we're talking about the computers that are also in this market. Remember, you're trading against computers for the most part. But I go into the market with a sentiment of directional bias. And if the market does not conform to my bias, there's no reason for me to be in there. I was wrong. Sure, it can turn around in a little while, but I might find myself 500,000 or more underwater, and I certainly don't want to recover from a loss. I'd rather take a small loss, $100, $200, depending on the number of contracts that I trade. I'd rather take a small loss, get out of the trade, and wait for a time where I can assess the market a little more clearly and gauge my entry and place a trade that goes in my favor. So that's what I do. If you'd like to know how to trade S&P E-minis and you want to learn how to read the market, there is a method of doing it, and there's no sure thing. I don't mean to say there's any sure thing in reading the market. I certainly, I'm not a fortune teller, but I can see where the market is going. I can read the sentiment, and I base my trading on experience, reading the candlesticks, and also the stochastics. I don't read the market based on averages, based on any lagging indicators. Virtually every indicator that the so-called gurus put up on charts, you see the 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average, 20-day moving average conversion, diversion. All that stuff is great. I mean, it'll fill up your chart with a lot of data, which again is not going to tell you a bit about where the market is going to go in the next few minutes when you are interested in placing a trade. So right now the market is basically holding up at $4,600 at $29.14. I'm sorry, I'm up $4,600 on this trade with the 2 contracts that I have remaining by a lot. I'm going to close this. Can't close this position now because Did very well on those trades. Let me show you where we are with that. This was three contracts. I got out on one contract with an $1,860 profit. The second contract, $5,125. So it's about $7,000 in profits on three contracts. Anyway, hope to see you at my site, timelessdollar.com. Sign up for my course, Trading Mastery for Financial Freedom. You can enroll right on the site. It's not expensive. It's not intimidating. The way I teach, it's very understandable. There's not a lot of gobbledygook market technical jargon. It will teach you how to read the market, trade, and trade safely. This is Cousin Marv Eisen on the side. If you're in my course, you're my cousin. So let's trade together. Let's make some money. And remember, Timeless Dollar, never run out of money. Cousin Marv Eisen, October 2nd. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching.